All right, y'all, welcome to the video. Got another one for y'all here today. Now look, man, we got this video that I came across from Matty Balls. I like his videos. He has some good ones. He did one about the CIA being a part of rap or something like that, or I don't know. But look, we did a reaction to that one. It was a good video. This one here, dark reality of streamers in the music industry. This was actually titled something else before. It was how streamers control the industry, but he changed it to this. So we're gonna see. I'm a streamer. I support streamers, and I do think there's some things in here that he's probably gonna bring up, and we'll see kind of like how he goes with it. Let's see. Oh, we're live on Twitch too, so you know what I'm saying, y'all make sure y'all tap in. I will be live when this is posted, so you can pull up, greet you with a warm welcome. You know, you can give me some other suggestions and things of that nature. Okay, let's see.
Rappers
Maddie?
Collaborating with streamers is a relatively new thing in recent history, and it spawned some iconic moments. It feels so natural now that we're already pretty much used to seeing big names like Kevin Hart popping up on Kai Cenat's stream. I mean, even Drake mentioned his friendship with Kai to diss Kendrick during their beef. But with how popular it's becoming, it raises a few questions. Like, how many of these interactions are organic? And to what extent are record labels involved with these streamers, as lately it seems to have become a means of promo? Well, today we're going to be looking into these questions and even more, but to
Well, it was always promo from the beginning, but I get what you're saying though.
understand everything, we got to go back to before streamers were even cool enough for rappers to collaborate with. For the longest time, Twitch was the top dog streaming platform, and it was pretty much just for gaming. So the idea of rappers who were infinitely cooler than some gaming nerds hopping on their streams was foreign. The first time we really saw any type of rapper-gamer crossover was with FaZe Clan's relationship with Logic. FaZe Temper was messaging artists trying to build relationships with them so that he could use their music in their montages. And that's how they got into contact with Logic. In December of 2011, he sent Logic a hoodie. Then in February of 2012, Logic released a music video for a song called The Spotlight. And in that video, he was wearing the FaZe hoodie that Temper had sent him. A few days later, FaZe Clan released an episode of their montage series Illcams, featuring the same Logic song and even the occasional clip from Logic's music video.
Pretty cold in Maryland, and I needed to shoot a video, and I was wearing all black, and I was like, oh, this hoodie's really cool. It matches my infrared Jordan 6s. So I wore that, and then the next thing I know, there's like millions of people listening to my music that I had no idea about, all because I was cold.
Logic began growing way faster due to the success of his Young Sinatra mixtape and his huge boost from FaZe. At the time, FaZe Clan had almost 600,000 subscribers on YouTube, while Logic only had 12,000 followers on Twitter and around—
Wow, so FaZe Clan carried Logic's career? I didn't even know that. See, Maddie, this is why I like your videos. He does some good research, because I didn't even know there was a connection there.
20,000 on Facebook. FaZe continued using Logic's music in their montages and supporting him, which basically gave him an entirely new audience. This was one of the first rapper/gamer crossovers we've seen, although instead of streamers, it was YouTubers/ pro gamers. Regardless, Logic got a huge boost from this relationship. The closest thing we'd see to this for a while was in 2015 when the Migos hung out with Minecraft Universe and played some Minecraft. They didn't have much chemistry though, and it was really only funny because it was just kind of awkward and didn't really make sense, but it definitely spawned some great memes. The next time we'd see a really big rapper/gamer crossover was in 2018 when Drake played Fortnite with Ninja. Before the Drake collab, Ninja's stream averaged around 70,000 concurrent viewers. When Drake teamed up, the stream topped 628,000 concurrent viewers and broke records for the most viewers on an individual live stream. As they played, Drake shared how he had been a fan of the game for a while now. Funny enough, he played Fortnite in the studio between 12-hour production sessions for a mental break. We literally made history tonight.
Drake playing a kid's game in his free time. I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. It's not that you can't be older in game. It's the fact that he in particular like to be around kids. You feel what I'm saying? And then knowing he played Fortnite on top of that make it a little more weird, right? Just like if the nigga said, oh yeah, I be on Roblox, I'd be like, you be on Roblox. You know what I'm saying? It's different depending on who you are. If you already got freaktivities, you know what I'm saying? If you already got a history of being weird around kids and you playing the game that the kids be on, I don't know, chat. Cause I'm like, is he trying to raise up kids that he play on duo fields on Fort? I don't know, chat. That's a little concerning. It's a little concerning, considering it's him. Yo, thank you for the bits, Don. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Ninja as Drake signed off, which was honestly kind of true. And while many people thought this was crazy, another crazy Fortnite squad popped up that consisted of Drake, Travis Scott, NFL receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, and Ninja. I mean, come on, that team up is one that gamers and music fans and sports fans at the time never imagined would happen. But none of this compared to what would happen in years to come, especially when Aiden Ross hopped into the scene. Aiden Ross is a streamer who was pivotal in merging streaming and rap. He started streaming when he was in high school and would play a lot of 2K and other games. In fact, what got him some of his earliest buzz is when he started playing 2K with Bronny, which is LeBron James' son. At the time, Aiden was streaming to around 1,500 viewers on average. And luckily enough, during COVID, Bronny was one of those viewers. He reached out and they would start playing duos and 2v2 tournaments for money on stream. It was during one of these wager matches that Aiden's first viral moment was born. And this is when Bronny put LeBron on the mic, to which Aiden was very obviously starstruck.
Bro, I remember that. Bro, I did remember this happening. Don said, I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. I see you on there. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Yeah, bro.
It's LeBron.
He said, "Is this LeBron?"
Yo,
Bro, this was crazy when it happened, bro.
all I gotta say, gigantic fan. I love you. I don't want to be a fanboy, but like, I love you.
Nah, it's all respect, man. I appreciate it, man.
And look,
showing love and respect to me and my son.
That's right. Look, listen, me and B, we swept them, and we did it for Cleveland.
I love it.
This moment of Aiden's Awe was picked up by multiple large sports media outlets as well as the rest of the internet. It was viral. Following this, Aiden went on to stream other games outside of the 2K world, which helped him grow from around 7 to 20,000 viewers per stream. The success that followed him stepping outside of 2K encouraged Aiden to step outside of other things like gaming in general. He mentioned that he was always interested in IRL streaming, but wanted to get to a point where he was able to do it successfully, and obviously you gotta have a loyal fan base to do that. Around 2021, Aiden received one of the biggest checks of his career coming from his GTA 5 community roleplay server, along with the money he was making on Twitch. After his new level of success, Aiden decided to visit LA, and after his experience there, he moved there. Since Aiden was in LA, it made it easier for him to get guests on his stream, so he started getting rappers on his live streams. Not only was he befriending other creators, but he also became friends with rappers such as Lil Uzi Vert. And while not everyone he had on his stream was a friend of his, it seemed like him and Uzi were actually tight, although this wasn't the case for a bunch of the other rappers he collaborated with. Many of his IRL streams with rappers were strictly business and ended with the artist dipping out as soon as the stream ended. Regardless, Aiden streamed with a ton of rappers, spawning viral moments like the legendary Tory Lanez freestyle. But Aiden, as I'm sure most of you know, kind of started going off the deep end. He already wasn't getting along with a lot of his guests, like Polo G for example, but after doing a bunch of crazy stunts, saying a bunch of controversial things, and hanging out with people like Andrew Tate, a lot of artists thought that Aiden was a brand risk.
Hey, I do everything on my own. How about you get me some guests, bro? Like, where's Drake's stream? Where's Future stream? Where's Uzi's stream? Where's Travis stream? Get me some people on my stream, bro.
Yeah, I would be getting you guests if they all weren't afraid to like be seen with you. It's insane. Like your reputation is just so toxic. Like no one wants to be anywhere near you. Like Drake is literally streaming with like a guy on here who averages like 4,000 fucking viewers rather than getting on your shit. It's like really sad.
Wait, so it's because I'm a brand risk?
Duh.
Regardless, even though Aiden wasn't the best with his guests,
crazy for
he
me
was one
though.
of the first people to help pave the way for this relationship to even be possible. Even Kai Cenat gave him props for that.
But rappers now are super thirsty for Twitch, bro. Like, bro, they want to be like on y'all stream. They want to, you know, hang out with
shout out to Aiden once again for that. He done broke down so much barriers to where it's cool for rappers to, you know, collab with content creators. And I feel like that should have been done. Like that should have been a thing where like we all support each other around, because I feel like rappers and artists, they have a different type of fan base to where just music. So imagine you collabing with people who actually runs the internet, and it's like a job. When that comes together, it's just y'all all are collectively doing y'all thing.
And speaking of Kai Cenat, as I'm sure most of you know, he is 100%.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
I'm not gonna say it.
To be in big trouble.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
the go-to streamer for rappers to collaborate with. Kai started out as a YouTuber, posting pranks, gaming videos, vlogs, and things along these lines. He also joined content group AMP in 2020, which was great for his fans as they got to see a bunch of friends.
Wow, that was 2020
together. And Kai was very successful as a YouTuber, but he really got his big break when he started streaming in 2021. His first stream was a large success and he got over 1,000 followers. He definitely wasn't the first person to stream video games, but something about how he did it stood out. As he streamed more and more, he continued to grow. His personality was so relatable as well as enjoyable to the fans that he started to attract the attention and interest of other streamers. First he got the fans, then he got the attention of other streamers, but people liked his personality so much that he began to break outside of the Twitch bubble and even get recognition from the celebrity world. In 2022, he won Streamer of the Year and also became the most subscribed creator on the platform. And it seemed like Kai was at his peak, but that was far from the truth. Kai planned a 30-day straight subathon where he would do a bunch of different types of content throughout this stream. And one of his main goals was to break 300,000 subs, which he did. Again in 2023, after doing this, Kai won the Streamer of the Year award. By this point, Kai Cenat was undeniably one of—
I got a question. Would y'all rather do, and YouTube, y'all answer this too. Would y'all rather do 6 months in a row, 24 hours a day for 6 months in a row, or every day, but you can stream, let's say at minimum you would do an hour. That would be the least hours you do, but you have to do it every single day, the whole year, 365 days, 1 hour minimum. You gotta actually do real content too. You can't cheat the people. You can't just come on there, say hi, then get off. Nah. You can't do that. You gotta do at least one real segment, which should take about an hour. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. 6 months in a row, but you have to stream 24 hours every day, or 365 days. 1 hour or more. I'm trying to think of which one is harder. 6 months in a row, 24 hours every day. I think that low-key would be harder. Cause seeing the Kai subathon thing made me think about, cause 24 hours, 30 days. So that's a really long time. But imagine what is that? You multiply that by 6 months, that would be insane. 365 days in a row sounds hard. It sounds hard. It is hard, but it's still not harder than doing 6 months in a row, 24 hours a day.
Kai won the Streamer of the Year award. By this point, Kai Cenat was undeniably one of the biggest streamers of all time, if not the biggest. But around this time, he also started doing what Aiden was doing, and that was featuring rappers on his streams. He had people like Offset, Ice Spice, Lil Uzi Vert, Nicki Minaj, 21 Savage, Lil Baby, Lil Yachty, NLE Choppa, and many more rappers on his streams. And the notable difference is
DDG didn't make the cut.
That he got along with these artists a lot better than Aiden. A lot of Aiden's streams were awkward.
Cause he's black. Let's just, come on, Maddie. I'll say it for you. It's cause he's black. And Aiden's a little Jewish boy. Nothing wrong with that, just saying.
But Kai's personality and humor helped him make some very entertaining streams and bring the artists out of their shells a bit more, which spawned a ton of funny clips.
No way, what is this? That's Papa John's! Oh, no, see, I don't know what side of town we on. My Papa John's don't look like this. No. Yo, who Papa John's look like this?
This is terrible. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This is
Yo.
The chat said they fuck with the dad. You set me up, nigga. You set me up. Nigga, you set me up.
Okay.
And clips like these are the reason why rappers and streamers work so well together. Because Offset isn't going to be having this much fun falling out of his chair on The Breakfast Club or any other traditional media platform.
This is why I've been saying, like, traditional media gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. It's over. Because we're still at the infancy stage of, like, this combination. And once artists really start to pick up on what I've been saying, the content creator avenue is the method. That's the method. Either you need to associate yourself with content creators and streamers or become that, or both. That would really be the best option. You know, you can get creative with how you go about it, but it's like content, like videos, streaming makes so much more money than music. Like, if y'all really look at how much artists get paid per stream, like, that's nothing. Like, they're getting nothing. Like, less than half of a cent, I believe, on Spotify per stream. Like, nah, that's, and then it's getting split sometimes depending on what they setup is. They're on a label, might get split, writer, producer. Yeah. Oh my god, y'all are splitting pennies.
Platform. But Kai's streams and other people's streams allow for artists to show off more of their personality and get closer with the fans. It's very symbiotic because the streamers get a big name to feature with them and the artists get to promote their music as well as show off their personality.
Oh, so it's kind of like what I was saying when I was arguing with Ty the other day and he just acted like he couldn't understand. It's almost like I just made the video's gonna be out. I just had this argument with Ty because I was like, Drake wanted to stay associated with Kai Cenat instead of being petty and acting weird. It's more beneficial for him to still be cool with Kai Cenat. Because remember that was that time in the beef where he changed his number. Like Kai tried to contact him, he name dropped Kai in some songs. It was in a friendly manner, but you know, after that, when he starts saying positive stuff about Kendrick, all of a sudden he can't hit Drake up no more. You know, now obviously he got his number down the line. But I was saying, like, yo, like, even if Drake did have a problem, it's more of a benefit for him to have a good relationship with Kai Cenat than to not have it. Because I was like, look at Glorilla. She tried to ego him when he didn't like a song and be like, oh, I unfollowed you, stay on that side, stay over there, da da da. And then what happened? Kai started trolling back, and she felt the power of his community trolling her. And she felt how much of an impact that can have on you if you go against some of these people, because at the end of the day, a lot of these streamers, content creators at this level have a bigger, more dedicated fan base than these artists. That's the truth. That's the truth. The strength of the relationship between the content creator, streamer, and community is way stronger than the artist. So not only are the streamers making more or comparable money compared to the artists, their platform in a way is bigger because without the label, those artists don't have as much reach and as much pull. The content creators, streamers in this scenario, they are their own platform. They are their own sponsor. They don't need anyone to infuse money into what they're doing. Low overhead costs, easy content. It's just too much that the streamers have advantage over the artists for people to act like there's nothing for the artist to gain with collabing. Because basically Ty was making the argument that, oh, Drake's so big of an artist, like he has nothing to gain by associating with Kai Cenat. And I'm like, that's just like factually just like not true. It's just not true. Like he has everything to gain. Just like Kai has something to gain from him being on a stream. Vice versa, it literally goes both ways. For you to act like it's not true means like you just have outdated thinking in terms of, oh, this person being bigger in this way means they can't gain something from someone smaller. It's like, no, like if that was the case, these artists wouldn't humble themselves and go on these people's streams because they honestly think they're above it. So think about what it means that an artist humbled themselves enough to go to a streamer who they think they're better than. Think about that. Y'all know how prideful rappers and artists are, right? So think about, for them, they had to come to terms with the fact that this person got something I don't have. Even with me having all this money, resources, connections, they still got something I can't have to where I need to go work with them. That's just a simple fact of how this works. That's just not my opinion. That's just how it is. Yo, Jock man, what up? Happy New Year. How you been? Good to see you.
which
Okay, chat, we're almost done with this.
usually works great. Although for others who maybe don't have the greatest personalities, it doesn't work out as well.
My bad,
Yeah, that was crazy.
Wait, you put a hole in my wall.
You rich, you can fix it.
My friend officially
that was
Ronnie made
crazy.
a very similar video, and I think he explained this relationship very well.
What is something that rappers, or a lot of rappers, lack? Engagement. It's kind of shocking to see rappers like DaBaby have 20 million.
What did I say? Niggas are gonna learn to listen to me. I literally was talking about that the other day. I have to post that video of me talking about, but like, this is literally what I was saying. The thing that Ty was getting hung up on me using the word relevance in terms of, he's like, what does Drake have to gain from being cool with Kai Cenat? I was like, relevance. What? Drake's already relevant. Da, da, da. I'm like, no, you're not understanding. Like, relevance with a different audience that he can't reach. Relevance in terms of making you cool. We've seen these streamers and creators turn people that was, maybe say they had a reputation for being washed or fell off. They come on the stream, they come to the video, and then once they collab, then the perception changed on them. The perception changed. So that is a power that they can't, they would love to turn the public opinion on them if they could, if it was in their power. But there's something that going to do the collab does for them that they can't do for themselves, because the community and the strength of the community behind these big personalities and creators is so much stronger than these artists, because this artist relevancy is built off of industry connections and you doing mainstream stuff and mainstream cosigns and all that. But the media these days is a lot more decentralized. It's not like everybody's up late night watching SNL like they used to back in the day, or any other. Oh, everyone's not sitting in their car at the same time listening to The Breakfast Club. People have Spotify, they have YouTube, they have different platforms they can choose. So us being spread across the internet in bubbles of algorithms that's tailored for what we want, that literally decentralizes our attention and where our attention is going. So the mainstream avenue that the labels use to get these artists relevant don't carry as much weight, because people are in bubbles of what they care about. And if you have a chunk of people that's on Kai Cenat stream and care about what he's doing and engaging with every single thing from his stream, you're able to reach that audience that you're not currently reaching, you know? So that's why there is a lot to be gained from an artist, and it's not a one-way street. Oh, just because this person has a bigger name, whatever that means, it's debatable whose name is bigger. Because if, to me, if someone has less followers, views, numbers than you, and their community is stronger to where they can bring something to you, like, you gotta really consider who's bigger. I mean, Drake is pretty big globally, and he's been around longer, but I would argue like Kai Cenat is damn near getting up to that level in terms of like being a household name, influence. If we're talking about being at the top of their field, I mean, they are both respectively at the top of their field. So it's not as much of a gap between some of these people that's coming on these streams. It's not as much of a gap between them as we think it is. It's just because of how people perceive it right now based on old methods and ways of looking at stuff. Like, people are still looking at things through a traditional media lens, and you're watching things evolve in front of your eyes. Like, so I understand why people like kind of get caught up on it, but it's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. You just got to think outside the box. But sometimes you just not gonna get it. Like, some people have to wait for stuff to like fully present itself before they can see it. I guess I'm just somebody that can see stuff happening in motion. You know, sometimes like it has to be accepted as common knowledge before some people accept it. They need to see other people point it out before they believe it. I don't need no one else to tell me, because I am clearly like, these rappers don't even have as much money as like the top 1% of streamers. The average rapper don't have as much as them. Like, I don't know, look at someone like Kai Cenat. Like, he's probably richer than probably like 90% of rappers. 95%, like easily. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, 21 Savage and all these other Kai Cenat's bigger than them. I'm saying it. He's bigger than they are. He is. Because he doesn't have to get propped up by some other platform or entity or label to keep them relevant. Like, you know, that's all built off of him. It's all him. Versus these artists, what happens when they're not signed to a label? What happens? We don't hear from them no more. So it's a difference. It's a difference. What did I miss? Oh shit, Prime, thank you for the W resub. How's it going? Let me hurry up and do this so I can eat. I'm hungry. Jot, man, thank you for the emotes. Okay, we're almost done.
Followers on IG, but the engagement be ass. It's like a scam at that point. And it could be argued that the reason for that is because rappers are only known for their 2-minute songs. And that's kind of
exactly it. That's why, another reason why there's a lot to be gained from going to a different environment and showing your personality, because when you're only doing music, there's nothing like, there's literally nothing for people to latch on to, right? Especially if your music's forgettable. I told y'all, I'm gonna keep saying it until it becomes common knowledge. The play as a musician is to be a content creator or be an influencer. Lean into your influencer bag, get your bag from that. The music don't even matter. The music's just extra promo. And you shouldn't be signed to a label, because if you're an influencer, you don't need a label. Maybe for distribution, that's it. So I'm just like, bro, like, they're doing it wrong. They're still prioritizing the music number one. Not saying you shouldn't take it seriously. You could take it seriously and it still not be the priority. You just have to know how to get the bag with the content and the social media. But a lot of them don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They really don't. They really don't. Because there's no way, like, there's no way.
Compared to live streamers and content creators, where fans watch them for a couple of hours minimum.
See, you see what I'm saying? Look at the difference in emotion. What's Kai follower count?
Compared to live streamers and content creators, where fans watch them
7.4 mil. What was the babies?
It's kind of shocking to see rappers like the baby have 20
million. See, this is exactly what I mean though. Look at the quality or the, I guess you could do the follower to engagement ratio. The baby got 20 million followers. That don't even sound believable. He definitely running scams on niggas for promo though. He definitely charging niggas 5K for a story post. Versus Kai shit, he got 7 mil and he getting 2 million likes on pictures.
Compared to live streamers,
the strength of the community, the bond between the community and the creator is so much stronger on this side. Like, it just is.
Content creators, where fans watch them for
that's
a couple
what they
of
need.
Hours minimum to 24 hours. I mean, look at the Google top search result. When Kai and Offset did a stream, Offset had a noticeable spike on social media platforms. He was the trending topic for the rap community that week. Kai knows this.
But chat, my thing for me having guests on stream is not to just have guests on stream. I be telling them before everything I say, bro, I want this to be an opportunity for them. The music side of shit. The music side of shit is cool, but to display personality and display to the audience that we, no matter what, no matter how successful get or how big things are, we all normal, bro.
He makes great videos, by the way, so make sure to check him out. I'll link him down below. So clearly these streams allow for some viral moments, getting to know the artist better, and it allows for the streamers to get some extra clicks. It's a win-win for everybody. Polo G even explained this in his interview with Complex.
Kai, we at Complex do a rap media power ranking every year. When we have him at number 3, I honestly think he could have been high.
He should be number 1. I don't care what no one says. Kai's number 1. Maybe, I don't know who their ranking was. Joe Budden's somewhere in there, but Kai's definitely, like, Kai can literally dictate what a label does with their artist, or what the artist does with a song.
higher. So what do you think, like from an artist perspective, makes his platform so appealing when you're like promoting stuff?
I feel like his fan base and the people who tuned in is more so the youth. You know, the standard interviews that you would go do is probably more so like adults tuned in to that side of things. It's like he got the youth on lock right now. You go on the cat stream to see what an artist is like outside of just trying to be so serious all the time.
Yeah.
That definitely like help you to see an artist's personality.
Especially thanks to clips being such a big feature on these platforms like Twitch and YouTube. Funny moments and things like that can easily
I'm so glad someone else is explaining this, because I feel like I be beating a dead horse trying to get people to understand how this works. But like, bro, first of all, it's free. It's free promo. And it's organic. Those, most of the time a company's not gonna expect promo to be free, but if you can get free promo, that's great as a business. And then number two, the exponential growth of how much that gets out, because it's not like you're doing an ad, you're just being yourself, showing personality. It's organic. People like things that feel organic or seem organic, so that's already gonna give you a boost. Then you multiply it by, okay, it's gonna be on YouTube on multiple channels, then there's gonna be people reacting to it on YouTube, then it's gonna be on TikTok on multiple people's TikTok, with some people reacting to it on TikTok, then it's gonna be on Twitter, then people are gonna be reposting. And it's like, when you really, if you were to do the cumulative views of all these clips, like if there was somehow a way to like find the same clip posted, see how many views it has across all platforms, I'm sure it would like actually blow people's minds. How many views? Think about that. People pay. They pay to get in front of that many eyes, and a lot of fucking money too. And that's for something that's scripted in a commercial and an ad. Organic interactions are better than ads. It's better than an ad because it's natural. That is the best promo you could ever get. So the value, whatever value Kai Cenat or other streamers provide or creators provide with their platform, it's amplified even more when there's something that's clippable or funny or whatever. Now you multiply that by 1 or 2 or 3 hours that these people are spending there. How many different clips y'all think they could get? Now multiply all those different clips y'all got. Okay, are y'all seeing how crazy it is in terms of like, let's say NLE Choppa did a stream with Kai Cenat. He's done multiple. He's there for 2 hours. There could be a cool 20 clips just in terms of little funny moments, personality, awkward moments, whatever the fuck. 20 clips from 2 hours. Those clips multiplied by multiple pages, multiple platforms. The amount of views is actually insane. That's why that's the method. It's a meta. It's a meta, and it's gonna continue to be the meta. And only more and more people are gonna realize it's the meta, and then they're gonna catch on. But they're gonna catch on a little later. They're gonna be a little late. Give us mainstream people, like, give them like 2 or 3 more years, they might catch on to what's going on.
easily go viral on other platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels. All of this is pretty cut and dry though. Like, I'm sure most of us can understand how this relationship works. But what a lot of people probably don't think about is how money or record labels play into this. Both the music industry and the streaming industry are about money at the end of the day. That's why streamers like Vitaly lately have been paying rappers to show up on his stream and catch predators, because it gets him views and the rappers
don't get me started. Don't get me started on the catch a predator content. They're so weird with that.
Vitaly has had rappers like Lil Pump, Sway Lee, Akon, French Montana, YG, Ty Dolla $ign, T Grizzly, Bobby Shmurda, and more. You'll notice that a lot of these artists are people whose careers aren't doing so well.
Oh my god, I told y'all, bro. I told y'all. Niggas that fall off go on Vitaly stream and do the predator catches. I knew it, bro. I knew I couldn't be the only one that noticed that.
Also, they probably needed the extra money. And we know Vitaly's paying them because he admitted it when he said he paid Quavo and Quavo didn't show up. Side note, this is really weird. I don't know what you guys think.
Atlanta niggas finessing. What's new?
This, but I've thought this trend has been extremely insane. And the fact that all these rappers are showing up on it is really weird to me. Like, there's no way that Sway Lee needs the money that bad. But this is happening the same way that Aiden Ross paid Playboy Cardi
How much is he paying though?
like $1 million just to show up on his stream for a few minutes.
Bro, why the f you ain't pay me, bro? That's crazy, bro.
You're fucking.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
Brother, I was gonna buy you cars and shit. What the fuck do you mean?
Bro, $2 million for 6 minutes, bro?
He didn't get paid that.
On the flip side of this, we've seen instances where artists like Lil Bibby seemingly use streamers such as Neon in this instance to roll out the next Juice WRLD album.
My child wants to say hi to you. Show your face. It's not even working. What's going on, bro? Wait, that's Lil Bibby? Yeah. What's good, Lil Bibby?
What's happening, man? What's up with you?
I was just told to call you. Nice to meet you, brother. I'm a huge fan.
What the
In this clip, Neon said he was told to call
Did he get
Lil
put in
Bibby
a 360?
and wasn't even sure what he looked like. So clearly this was some type of promo, most likely paid for. And apparently Bibby told Neon he was going to show him The Party Never Ends, which was supposed to be Juice WRLD's next posthumous album that they've been teasing for years. Which is crazy to me that people thought using Neon as promo for an album was a good idea, but I'm guessing a streamer like Kai was out of their budget. But I think when weirder, more niche streamers like Vitaly or Neon are collaborating with these rappers, it's pretty obvious what's going on. But these are just small fry streamers compared to Kai Cenat. It's no secret that record labels are extremely interested in Kai Cenat's stream.
The majority of what labels send me these days is Kai. Like, their artist drops a song, they only want me to post what Kai said about or how Kai turned up to the song. So knowing that, and I mean, Kai talked like shit. And Kai told me, was honest with me and say, yo, they're offering me wild amount of money to even just do reactions.
Oh, this is the Glorilla stuff. This is when the Glorilla said, "Oh, Kai, stay over there, stay on that side."
Kai's part, but there's a lot of pressure on him because now all of these rappers, their entire marketing is hoping Kai Cenat reacts to their song favorably, and if he does, they all run with it. Yo, let everybody know that Kai turned up to the song or turned up to the album or likes this or likes that.
I mean, it makes sense. He is the biggest streamer right now, and he definitely is one of the leading figures in pop culture, especially for the younger generations. That's why these labels are so desperate to get some marketing from Kai.
Guess what I do? I say no, keep the money. I've never accepted any money from no label off the fact that I don't want to go on that shit, and it's like it's not what I want, and it's not. I just don't want to feel fake. I, like from the beginning, I've just been real and true to myself, and I would never let anybody change how I act and how I do. Cause once I stop being true and I start being this fake person, this fake that just doing shit for the money, I lose myself. I lose myself, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And respectfully, I just can't do that.
And he just don't need the money either. Like, he makes enough to where he don't have to be swayed by label money. Like, what they gonna offer him? 100K? He probably make that at one stream. Like.
He went on to talk about some of the offers he got to react to songs on one of his streams.
Probably like, I've been offered like, I'm gonna just give you a range, 50 to 100. 50 to 100 to react to niggas' music videos and turned it down, bro. 50 to 100 just to react to like a 3-minute music video. But yes, bro, I might be a dumbass because I should react to that motherfucker and say the motherfucker trash if it's trash, my nigga. You feel me?
So clearly record labels are very interested in having their artists appear on Kai's stream.
Yeah, he could just take their money and just give a real reaction.
Especially for promotion. And while he denied this, I'm curious to see if he's ever taken any type of money for anything from these artists. Offset went on Kai's stream, and a month later he dropped his album Set It Off. Nicki Minaj went on Kai's stream. A couple of days later, her album Pink Friday 2 dropped. 21 Savage went on Kai's stream as a part of the rollout for his album American Dream. Tyla did the same to roll out her self-titled album as well. Lil Baby went on Kai's stream days after his album It's Only Me came out. And this begs the question, how many of these artists are paying to be on these streams? How many artists are treating this as a press run rather than actually hanging out with buddies on stream? Because that's
all. Once he crossed over to the mainstream ones, that's all it was.
That's what streaming used to be. It used to be very casual, organic, just friends hanging out, gaming, or doing whatever. But when this amount of money and attention is involved, I'm very curious to see how much of this is really organic. I mean, Drake even accused Kendrick and his label of begging to get on Kai Cenat's stream. On the song Push Ups, he said, "Begging Kai Cenat, boy, you not fucking beating us." And
yeah, I still don't get what he like was saying with that, because Kendrick don't even go outside like that.
There's no way as of now to know whether or not this is true, but even bringing this up in the biggest rap beef of the past decade is insane. Of course, you know, I can't say whether or not the labels are paying Kai or if Kai is maybe even paying artists, but I can say that the streams usually do come off as very genuine.
If anything, they need to be paying to come on his stream. I mean, honestly, that's really what it is. That's why Aiden really messed it up when he tried to pay Playboy Cardi however much he actually got. I know the headline was 2 million, but he said he didn't give him the whole 2 million. So maybe it was 1, but however much, you are the one that can pull the views. I mean, yes, they're helping, but it's your platform. Like, come on, like, and then it's now you're gonna have other rappers thinking, oh, I want to get paid too. I deserve to get paid. No. I'm sorry, and I'm very pro worker, pro artist, but no, you don't deserve to get paid to come on the stream. No, because you have a lot to gain. It makes no sense. Like, to be honest, Kai should be charging each artist 100K to come onto the stream or something. He could charge more, honestly.
Well, most of them, of course.
Was it a girl or a guy?
What kind of question was that?
So it was a girl?
I'm trying to relate to bro.
Why are you relating?
Wait. Did she just say, is it a girl or a guy? She's saying Blueface bi?
I told you I took self-defense classes.
Bro, what are you relating for?
Domestic violence.
I told you I took self-defense.
Why you being weird?
8 years ago, it used to be if you got a No Jumper interview or a Lyrical Lemonade music video, you know you've made it. And those two platforms would have heavily boosted your career. And they were basically mandatory in album rollouts. Same thing with traditional press runs on platforms like The Breakfast Club and Apple Music. They are no longer as important as a super entertaining stream that has way more interaction. But now
she been saying that he had pictures of men in his phone. Oh.
Now you know you've made it once you've been featured on Kai Cenat's stream. And overall, I think this is a net positive. Like I explained earlier, it's mutually beneficial for streamers like Kai and the artists. And overall, I feel like the fans are winning because they're getting way more content and a lot of entertaining moments. However, I want you guys to keep in mind that not everything is organic. While Kai and artists he features on his streams may genuinely see it as a symbiotic relationship and genuinely want to hang out with him, that may not always be the case for other streamers. Well,
yeah, because Ruby Rose hanging out with Neon is
how genuine all of these collaborations or streams are, it's clear that entertaining content is now the preferred method of marketing in the music industry, rather than traditional interviews. And I don't think content creators collaborating with musicians.
And you know what's crazy? It's still not even accepted as the way. It's still kind of like new. Like, it's not really accepted by all labels, or a majority of them don't. Like, some of these artists have gone out their way, but like a lot of these labels still don't understand the value, or even the artists. Maybe it's not the labels, maybe sometimes it's the artists.
Will be going away anytime soon. Just keep in mind though that as old people at labels begin to catch on and more streamers begin to pop up, I think seeing the weird collabs we have seen between rappers and streamers like Neon or Vitaly, for example, are going to become much more common. Anyways, I just thought this was an interesting relationship and I wanted to talk about it.
W Maddie. Bro, I thought I was subbed on this channel. I just went from paying for streams to paying for streams. What an evolution. Yes, Dante playing Fortnite with XXX. Yes, that is very deep lore. Yep. Yeah. Okay, W video. If you're watching, follow the Twitch. Link's gonna be on here somewhere. Like, comment, sub. Appreciate y'all.